Now in this section of the video, we discuss how to prove whether a relation is a equivalence relationship or not. In order to prove whether a relation is equivalence or not, we have to prove 3 points: whether the relation is reflexive, whether it is symmetric, and whether it is transitive. These are the theoretical way which I have written over here, and I am going to explain these theoretical way with the help of mathematical way also. Now just see over here, there's a set A 1, 2, 3 containing elements 1, 2, 3. And for example, if we create a universal set of A, that is we create A cross A which is equal to R, then we will have this section of ordered pairs. Okay, 1 cross 1, then 1 cross 2, 1 cross 3, 2 cross 1, 2 cross 2, 2 cross 3, and similarly. Now, in order to prove whether it is reflexive or not. Now, for reflexive, both the elements are same, AA. Are there any sets which have same elements? Yes. 1, 1. Now, we observe 2, 2 and 3, 3. So, this relationship, this set is reflexive in nature. Now, that means what is reflexive? That means both elements are same and they belongs to relation R, and also they belongs to set A. Now symmetric. In order to find a symmetric relationship, the two elements A, B, if belongs to R, then B, A also belongs to R. That means, for example, we have a set over here 1, 2, and another set 2, 1, it is also present here. Okay. Similarly, we can observe 2, 3 and we have 3, 2. So, it is of symmetric nature also. Now, what is transitive? Transitive means there are 3 ordered pairs. A and B, it belongs to relation. B and C, it belongs to relation. And another A, C also belongs to the relation. So, we have to find 3 ordered pairs. So, for transitive, if we search over here, for example, we have 1, 2. Then, for the 2, we find 2, 3. For example, we have ordered pair 1, 2, then 2, 3. Now we have to search, is there any ordered pair of 1, 3? And we find it is again in the set 1, 3. That means we have to find 2 ordered pairs. That means 1, 2, then again ordered pair 2, 3. Now is there any relationship in which 1 and 3 is there? Yeah, 1 and 3. Okay. So this relationship is also transitive. So if any set satisfy all the 3 relationships, then it is an equivalence relation. We can also discuss this theorem, this property along with another question. Now for example, we have a question like this. There is a set X which have the elements 1, 2, 3 up to 7, and there is a relation. That means there is an ordered pair having relationship X minus Y. That means the ordered pairs, if we take out the differences of them, it is divisible by 3. And we have to show whether this relationship is equivalence or not. If we try it mathematically, then what will happen, and how we can write it theoretically. For example, we have a set X is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 7. Okay. So, if we take out the relationship that is ordered pair, so we make 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. In this way we have different sets, and also we take in this way the 2 ordered pairs, that is their difference is divisible by 3. So we can take ordered pair of 4, 1, then 4, 1, then similarly 2, 5, then 5, 2, then 4, 7, 7, 4. That means their differences must be 3. Okay. In this way, lot of sets are maintained. So in order to prove this is reflexive or not, we have a set 1 and 1. Okay. In case of reflexive, we have the ordered pair in this way, x dot x. So if we find out x minus x, it becomes 0. So 0 is divisible by 3. So this set is reflexive. That means we can judge it 1 minus 1 which is equal to 0 which is divided by 3. 2 minus 2 which is equal to 0 which is divided by 3. So this set is reflexive for this relationship. Now, wait a minute. How will you write it? You will write it in this way. X comma x, x minus x is divisible by 3. So, x is reflexive. Now, second one, symmetric. For symmetric, we have x comma y and another set y comma x. So when we find out x comma y, we have the relationship x minus y, and when we have y comma x, we have the relationship y minus x. For example, the answer of this is p. The answer of y minus x, it becomes minus p. Okay. So it both, for example, this is 3p, then this is minus 3p. Okay, then it is divisible by 3 and it is also divisible by 3. So it is symmetric also. Now I make it more clear to you. For example, we have a relationship here 2 comma 5 ordered pair, and another ordered pair we have 5 comma 2. Both ordered pairs belong to this set. So we have here 5 minus 2 and here we have 2 minus 5. In both the cases, we have 3 and minus 3, but both are divisible by 3. Okay, so this relationship is symmetric also. Now, in what way you will write, this is the concept, in what way you will write, you write in this way, let x comma y belongs to x, then x minus y is equal to, let it be 3 and 1, and y minus x, let it be minus 3 and 1. Now both are divisible by 3. For example, let it be 3 and 2. So they are divisible by 3. So this set is symmetric also. Now the third case, whether this set is transitive or not. We have to search it. Now for the transitive, for example, there is a set x comma y, so its value is x minus y. Let it be 3 and 1 because it is divisible by 3. Now another set we have y comma z. It means y minus z. Let it be 3 and 2. Now when we add both of them, then we get x and z, which is equal to x minus y plus y minus z, which is equal to 3 and 1 plus n2. So both are get cancelled and we left over with x minus z 3 times n1 plus n2. It is obvious that this term is also divisible by 3 because 3 is there. So this set is also transitive. Okay, so it means that it is a transitive relation. So all the three properties, reflexive, symmetric and transitive, are satisfied for this question. So this set is a equivalence relationship. Thank you. Now if there is a question, draw the digraph of a relation. For example, there is a set X 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 and there is a relationship which is defined like this, and we have to draw the digraph for this relation. Now for the case here we have to make the set in this way, that is divisible by 3. For example, if we take two sets, okay, then 1 is to 4. They have the difference of 3 and it is divided by 3. Now next one, for the next case, we can draw two is to 5. Now next one, if we take 3, then what is the relationship between them? We have a relationship, for example, 1 to 4, 4 to 7. But there's a relation